What's going on, everyone? So, Victor Wembanyama is coming off of a very impressive season. Right? This is a guy with so much hype, so much anticipation. I mean, the most hype prospect since LeBron James. He was a guy that was being touted as he was made to end the Jordan and LeBron debate. He is going to be the greatest player ever. And, I don't like the expectations that people put on some of these young guys. Let's wait and see before we crown him the greatest player ever, right? Can he play a season or two before we start really hyping stuff up? But man, was he impressive. And an alien is like the perfect name for him because he really is. I mean, with his size, his skill set, his versatility, I mean, the impact, I mean, he might already be the best defensive player in the league by like a good margin. And he was a rookie, right? Like, he should have probably won Defensive Player of the Year. And he flashed the skill sets to do so many different things, right? From handling the basketball, initiating the offense, stepping back, putting up threes, taking guys, beating guys off the dribble. He's obviously so big and long that you could just throw it up. He's constantly a lob threat, even from the three-point line. He's a lob threat, right? He's like the Michael Jordan stretch in Space Jam. It's just ridiculous. He's just got arms for days. And it really was. It was very just special to see what he is able to do. And it's just like you can already see the takeover is inevitable, right? Like, this is Thanos grabbing the gauntlet and going, okay, I'll do it myself type thing. Like, this is like, it's coming and you're just hyped and excited. And he's only going to continue to improve. He's only going to continue to get better. And the sky's the limit for this kid. And it's terrifying to think of like what he could become. And the Spurs, I mean, they got the cornerstone all right. They definitely do. But one of the things that really separates the truly great players are the willingness and the lack of ego to reach out and speak to other former NBA players to help with specific skill sets. And Victor Wembanyama was seen working out with Jamal Crawford. Now, I think this is terrifying for the league. Because, again, like, Victor Wembanyama is a big man. Right? He center, power forward. And yes, you saw his ability to handle the ball a little bit. Jamal Crawford is a guy that when you think of, I mean, his nickname is Jay Crossover, right? When you think of a guy that has insane otherworldly handles of the basketball, you think of Kyrie and then you think of Jamal Crawford, right? Like, Jamal Crawford working with Victor Wembanyama is, one, I love the out-of-the-box willingness, remove the ego, willing to go and learn other skill sets, right? Because, he could work out with other big men and learn various, post moves and skills and stuff like that. But, man, I'm sure he is, right? But him to also go, hey, I want to work on my handle. I want to work on my dribble. I want to work on my shot, right? I want to be able to bring the ball up and initiate. Victor Wembanyama's leveling up here. I mean, this is a guy that he's unlocking point Wemby, right? Like, point Wemby is going to emerge here. And again, I love stuff like this. For example, like Kobe working out with Akeem. I love seeing that stuff because he was like, hey, I want to adapt. I want another skills, especially as I'm getting older, right? Like, he won a championship and immediately got into the lab and was working out with other players that played positions that he never played because he wanted to learn some of the footwork. He wanted to learn some of the skill sets. He wanted to learn some of the I love stuff like that. And for a guy like Victor Wembanyama to basically just say, hey, like, reach out and want to learn and adapt and work on things like his handle, like his shot, I think is very, very impressive for just a young man, right? Like, because most of these guys, like, yeah, there's a lot of players that work out with former players and stuff, and go to various camps still and all kinds of stuff, right? Like they're doing all kinds of stuff in the offseason to work, and they're working out together and stuff like that. But usually the young guys are working out with like their teammates, or they're working out with their trainer. They're kind of doing their own thing. Usually you see kind of by year like 4 or 5, you see, oh, this guy's working out with, Jay Cross or Rakeem or whatever. No, Wemby's doing it immediately. Right? Like, Wemby could just do his regular workouts and everyone would be stoked to just see it. Right? But for him to, again, be willing to go and say, like, I don't want to just work out with a big man that is just going to help me on my post moves and whatnot. No, I want to work with a guy that can help me with my handles and sew up and tighten up my handles better and be able to operate better on the basketball court, right? And move more flow and be able to develop, a better passing game and a better handle and a better shot. Because Victor Wembanyama, again, he had his moments where he was cooking from that 3-point line. And to be working with a guy like a, Jamal Crawford, he's going to help him in so many ways with all the skill sets that, again, kind of make Victor special. Right? All the things that we saw, because it's not just that he's, 8'10" with a 12-foot wingspan, right? Like, he's a 7'5" wingspan. He's 7'5" with a 7'10" wingspan, whatever, or 8-foot wingspan. Sorry, right? So it's not just like the 8-foot wingspan and the 7'5" height and stuff. It's that he's that big and that long, but can also handle the rock, can step out and shoot the three, can knock down the mid range, can take guys off the dribble. Right, can make the pass. Like, all those things is what makes him impressive. His ability to shoot over the top. Right? And so him working on those things and really refining them to a level, if he can, obviously I don't expect him to be out there, like Kyrie handling the basketball, but just to be better, and be able to, like I said, get the rebound and just go and not, kind of stumble over yourself or anything like that, or, and have that confidence and that comfortability to be able to basically push it up the court and operate as, point Wemby, like I was mentioning. I was really impressed to see him working out with Jamal Crawford. Because again, it's like, usually you'll see guards, like point guards and stuff, working out with guys like Jamal Crawford. Right, you see the big fellas working out with other big fellas, right? Because it's like, oh, like they understand what I need and how to do this. Right? Victor, he's like, no, let me go work out with a guard that can help me, better handle the rock and shoot. And it's just, this dude's coming. Let me just say that this dude is coming, and it's gonna be a fun journey, just. I'm going to enjoy watching it, and I'm here for the ride, without a doubt. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass a question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you think, it is very impressive that he's working out with Jamal Crawford? He's really, developing and honing his craft. Do you think, hey, this is, what guys do? Because, again, I get guys work out in the offseason, right? They all do, they all team up and go various places. You see players working out with each other. They're all flying to LA, flying here, flying there, and working out with one another. But to just see such a young man come into the league with so much hype and so much excitement and expectation that he's going to be X, Y, and Z type player, and then basically prove all the naysayers wrong and prove all the people that were hype on him right, like, oh no, this kid is really going to be that special, to immediately jump right into working out with, again, like, not another center, he's working out with somebody that's, again, working on his skill sets that make him so special. And so that to me is what is so impressive. That to me is what just gives me such excitement, because it's like, the next 2 off seasons he can work on his handles and his shooting and stuff like that to really be able to adapt to the modern NBA. And then, maybe 3 years from now and whatever, right, work out with Akeem or whatever, and work on the low post moves too. And it's just like, then every year you just add a little more to the bag, little more to the bag, little more to the bag. And by like year 5, this dude will be unfair. Right? I mean, he already is kind of unfair, but imagine just, you just keep adding a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. It's just very impressive. But again, however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. It's me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.